neighbours, Goliath man. I've been wanting to show you a few plants. There's people out there that like to see plants and stuff, which I've actually promised you right from the beginning. This is our front garden here, and I was just explaining a couple of plants, the names, so that you understand and see the difference between the different countries and the different plants around. I'll just pause and I'll go to the plants I want to go to. I have to write it in. This bush here, I am actually right now not able to tell you the name of it, but it has a beautiful. I am actually a bit late. The flowers are all going away, but I just spotted a butterfly right there. And he's feeding on nectar. This is one bush. I'll write it in. I must just check it up. I've actually forgotten the name of this, but that's one bush which is very nice in full bloom. This big bush here is actually a lilac. The flowers are actually all not particularly out yet, I think, but that's the flowers of it. I think they're not open yet. Yeah, it looks like it's not open. But that's a massive lilac, and that's beautiful when that's out in bloom. I'll try and get you a big picture of it. There. Well, that's really nice when it's full in bloom. Now I want to go on to the next one. This bush here is called an azalea. I'll write it in, but it's a shame I was again late and these flowers are starting to wither, but they are extremely nice when they are really colourful. Last week they were, and I just didn't get time to get the camera out in time. So you can see. That was called? Oh. Sorry. This is the camellia, which actually gets very nice flowers as well. It's the flower of it. And then we wandered further down. Here's another nice white one. Seems to be white. It's a type of daisy, yeah. Ooh, that's white on the screen, huh? But it's a, I think it's a daisy plant, alright. These are roses here, which are not in bloom yet. What was that? Oh, sorry for the wobbling. And this bush here is an azalea as well, but a pink one. It's a different type. I'll give you a bit of an overview. Listen to the birds. Sorry, I just had a wasp at me here. This is another type of an azalea, but apparently where it's growing here, it's still very small, but it's a different colour. The nourishment is a bit poor, that's why it's not picking up right. And this place has to be cleaned a little bit out. It's gone a bit wild. There's that pink one again. It's very small. I might have to help that with a bit of nourishment and it will come nice. And of course we have that on the leaves. Okay, I'll try to give you some information in writing if I can. And these are palm trees. Palm trees. They're actually called palm. One winter had nearly killed them off and they started to sprout again. So they're getting kind of big now again. But we had them really big one time. We'll try to give you an overview. Stay me on. Okay. Peaceful here. Yeah, hi, just amongst the hydrangeas, was it? Amongst the hydrangeas here, I spotted bluebells, which are wild. They're sprouting crazy around here, but they're nice. There's some, the forest is full of them. If anyone's interested in seeing it, they're actually not supposed to be there, but they are there because they reseed themselves. But they're nice to see.
They seed themselves out.
And what colour are the hydrangeas? They're white, aren't they?
One is white lace, one on the back one is blue.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, these are white, and these would be blue. I try to get some footage for you on them when they're out in bloom. And that's a cactus, cactane. It's quite big. With all monkey puzzle tree. Sorry, it's quite big. I used to hate it when it was small, cutting the grass around here. Well, still, because of the needle type. Peaksy, pinchy, peaksy when you get it across the face and so on. But nice to look at. That's an oak tree. Spotted some more plants here. This I think apparently is called Chinese pennies, but it's quite nice. It kind of grows kind of wild as well, and it's kind of sprouting. It's sort of like not exactly a weed, but a weed as such. They spread pretty badly enough. Say the name of that again.
Calla lily.
The calla lily. I think it's a white flower, isn't it?
Over there, more.
Oh yeah, okay. We'll get another picture of that. That's a calla lily. And here I have more. I just want to show you, this is our woodland in here. And we have, there's more of them.
The flame of the woods.
Oh, yeah. This one here is Flame of the Woods. Yeah, it goes bang red, doesn't it?
It was.
Oh,
it goes now in pink, yellow and then green.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's fantastic to see as well. And here's some more them in bloom. Bluebells now they seem to be not in a very healthy condition. Well, they're kind of dying off. Get out of here.
Take this flower. It is a camellia as well, but it's almost finished.
Sorry, I wobbled there. I was standing on something. It's a camellia. Yeah, that bush is very poor looking.
That was nearly dying on us, but it is coming now again.
And that what's behind the net there was supposed to be, well, it is still. It was during the winter, it was damaged. We had red currants and black currants in there. And we're growing here some for the hedge, which got killed. And these here are, they're my plants actually, but I can't think of the name. I'll have to check it up myself again. I can't think it off by heart. And this is a nice flower here as well later on. There's some nettles. And I've beech tree, I think that is. I've saved the beech tree and put it into a pot which I must plant out. I'm going to do that there in the woods, and I must make some room for it. Alright, thanks for watching. Try to give you some more information, more video. There's actually some other plant I will actually add in, but I must go over the fence to get to it. Talk to you in a short while. Hi, yeah, sorry about a little bit of wind noise here. There's just a tiny bit of a breeze, but I just want to, I'm down the other side of the fields, down the back of our house. There's fields, there'll be the next field after that where our house is. Behind that hedge there, there's another field, and I walked up across and there's a gate, but I wanted to show you some significant views and plants which are around here. The sun is just fantastic on it now. I'm hoping that these are still good, because they go funny now. These are, there's a lovely coconut smell off this. It's like a, I was on about these one time in one of my videos, and there you can see the plant. Now, trying to think of the name. Yeah, there's usually sheep here, so they have feeding buckets. The sheep have been taken out. That's why I came now, because I don't have that mang behind me. But this gorse, think of the name of it. I can't. But it grows pretty wild. But it's beautiful when it's in colour like this. Some of it has already withered. It was brighter before. Now that's a bright one there. Try and get that free. Don't know, other countries might have it as well, but it's a beautiful flower. And I tell you, the smell, it's like a coconut. It's like if someone was trying to smell you know that coconut taste you get when you have like Bounty or something with coconut in it. That's the smell you have. See, it's kind of withering already. You can see the brownness of it. But this bush was really yellow a week or two ago. I just didn't get time to put my camera out. I was out here, I was looking for something. But they are beautiful. They're dotted around the country, and you do see them. Oh man, I can't think of the name now. This is badly withered already. It got cold all of a sudden, so that's probably what has affected it as well. But it is time, and it does that. It stays yellow, really yellow. A lot of flowers, and then they wither away, and they are a bit on the peaksy side as well. I'll get you a better picture of that, but there you can see the flower. Let me see if I can get you some. I hate going through them myself because they really peak. And if you have them dense and you're trying to get through them, they're pretty, how would I say, peaks, and they pinch you constantly. I guess they're protective, isn't it? Let me see if I can get, yeah, you can see the needle type. They're like little needles. They're like 1,000 needles that go at you. Yeah. Imagine 1,000 doctors trying to give you a needle. That's what it feels like. There's one that's already lost most of its flowers. I didn't have many, I don't think. Keep still for a minute. I love the peace here though. And I'm literally, you can just see the back of our house window out there. There's a bit of a woodland. And this is private here now where I am on. I know the owners. And I'll try and get you a view here a minute. Hold on. Sorry for my shakiness. I'll just walk up this way a second. Sorry about wind noise now. There's a breeze there. Actually, we could take a tour. I could take a tour that way. Free. You see it? Whoops. Oh, there's sheep there. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. Little stones are going from under me, and horses. There's a horse there in the distance. Can I zoom in? Oh, just there in the distance. You can see the horse right about there. Wind again. Oh dear. So I can't help the wind coming at me. Oh, it's nippy. I'm only a light jumper. Okay, I'll make my way back. I'm not going down there because I'm not attracting noise. Might do that another time. I'll pause and I'll see. I decided not to. Didn't want to attract all the. There's horses and there's sheep in there, and I'd only attract a massive amount of attention. There's the Park Hotel up that way. It's the other side on the main street, and you can see the church steeple as well. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get a good photograph of it here. It's right there. Whoops, right about there. You can just about see it. I can barely see it in the camera. I might give you a quick tour back. That's a mountain range, McKitty Reeks. On that side, McKitty, this right, yeah. I just have to get my direction right. Okay. I'll give you a brief viewing back. And I'm heading that way through the gate there now. So I'll spare you the, well, I'm going a little bit, walking across the field. Maybe I get a little, I can't help wind noise though. Breezy here because there's no more trees. So I'll give it to you here. There's wind. Sorry, but it's going to be noisy. But then I can't do photographs if I turn the camera off. And that's where we came from. You can actually see the church there now. Right down there. Crows. Can we see them at all? Anyway, it's coming from the sea, of course. The sea is down that direction. It's just literally only through that field there, by them trees back there, there would be the sea. So I'd be going climbing over that gate, and I'd practically be the back of our house. So I'm going to just briefly take you up here. Try not to make the video too long, I'm hoping. I'll show you up along here. Listen, we used to cycle around here when we were kids, through all the fields and patches and stuff. You can see the sea. Sorry about the noise again. I just can't help it. It's breezy. It's not windy, it's breezy. It's obviously going to make a noise in the camera. But yeah, you can see that used to be the gate before, where we used to come through. That gate didn't exist. This path didn't exist. So you can there. Okay, let me zoom in. There's the water. I could do a tour around. Okay, I'm going to pause, otherwise I'm going to run out of... Yeah, or will I? Maybe I won't. Hold on. Yeah, actually, okay, I will. I'll walk down this path here and go to the gate there and turn it back on again. That's where I came from, up there. Walk down here. And I'm just going to do a pan around. That's another field. That's the field next door to the other field of ours. I can go maybe there quickly, but I want to show you. This is the back. Oh, I'll give you a pan around here. Sorry about a bit of shakiness. I'm trying to keep as steady as I can. Gee, they've made a load of gates here. Wind again. Man. There, this is practically... We used to play here. I mean, I used to... Where's... Oh, that's down there. Good grief, they've changed this big time. This used to be full of bushes and... Good grief. I haven't been down here in years. I remember, oh, good grief. There was no paths, no nothing going along here. There's been an old building in there, it's still kind of there, I can see it. Just in there. There'd be a room, we used to go in there and have a bit of fun. They are just messing, pretending we were living there. I mean, fun, kid fun, when we were kids. And as for the horses, that was never there before, when I was a kid. This is just wild stuff here. This is totally brutally wild. I've been hearing machinery down here for the last couple of years and stuff, and they were definitely cleaning this place up here. Not bad actually. A pity about all the paths though. But the water, that would be... There's a bit of a mess here. There. You see the water? The pier, we're actually past the pier. The pier is down that way, sorry, is over there. And there's water there, and it goes way out to the Atlantic. and go to, from here, if it's straight on, you practically end up in New York, close, or well, just below New York. If you took a straight pencil line and drew across on the map, like. Then man, we used to play in there, and it's changed, it's really cleaned up. There's a mess here, but anyway. So we'll go down this other field quickly. I got slight back problems right now. Hurt my back yesterday, lifting heavy things. I'm in a small bit in pain in my back. Had to take it easy today. That house is never there, but I know who owns that house now. That was only built in the last 10 years. There you can see our house, just up there. And that's the corner of the back field there. I can go there again. Also, we're going back into that field over there. There's the field next to it. This gate was never here. They all put many gates along here now. They get the tractors in and out for making silage and hay and everything else, animal feed and stuff like that. But man, oh man, oh man, we used to have some crack in here when we were kids. There are the trees of our house there. You can see our place over there. So I must head back this way because I can't get through. I'm not climbing that part of the fence. So I'm heading back, and I'll turn on when I'm close to the house. That's where I came from, up past. There's a gap there. That's where we were, in there. And here you can always get lovely blackberries then. I'll get that in September free and go picking. That's the gate I'm going to climb. And we're off home. That's my home there. So I'm going to climb the gate and I'm going to head home. See ya. I'm back on home turf again. The other side of our fence. And where we were, well, I climbed that gate. Whoops. Climbed that gate there and went across the field, up the path, and we went out that way. And we went in, we looked into that field further down, and that was where, back there where we were when I walked, where I showed you a bit of the water as well. So we were kind of in that area back in there. Sorry, it's kind of hard to point with the camera. And where the other flowers were was across the field there, inside behind, across that way, and just that little piece up there was basically in that direction where the yellow flowers were. And what the heck was that name again? I'll get the name and I'll write it in. I just can't put it to mind right now. But they're the Caha Mountains. No, wait a minute. Yeah. I just wait. No, they're McKillicuddy Reeks. Holy moly. I'm getting that confused now. What's wrong with my brain? The highest mountain in Ireland is right over there. Well, you don't see it. It's just in behind that other mountain hill. But you see one of the higher peaks over, right over about there. It's in just to the left of that. If you go into town, or if you go over into more, if I go into that direction or stand over by the church, which is just over there, you can actually see the highest mountain because you get the angle. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you had a bit of interest in this. anybody that has interest in plant life and stuff like that might like to see this. So many videoing or viewers, much success to you all. Thanks for watching. Hi YouTubers, Goliath Man. This is now 2 months later. We have here some update on the plants. I'm nearly late in this again because I was actually busy doing up a boat. Sorry, this is now a bit of windier here now, so you might get a little bit of wind noise. But these were the plants that I said in my last take that they get white flowers. They were getting white flowers, as you can see, and these are the blue ones. The name has just left my memory, but I will write it in again. I am sure that I think I mentioned them in my first part, and I just want to update you with certain plants which have now got flowers. There's always some flowers which are sorry, the cat is just kind of wondering why I'm going left and right and is trying to follow me. But they have now a white flower, and they do get a white flower with a bit of blue in the middle. Now, I'm nearly late with these, but they're nice to see from a distance. You get the white from this side and you get the blue from the other. So I will then continue on to other bushes. As you can see, this is the blue plant, and I take a close up of this as well. That's the blue flower. And they go kind of that kind of color, and then they fade off. As you can see. Right, I'm going to move on to my next plant, which I don't think I have in my first one. I have here my solar panels set up, and I have them there on wheels so that I can shift them about. So I wanted to now show you. Sorry, I know that solar panels is not a plant, but I just said they were standing right there. This is another hydrangea, I think. Is it? Yeah, it is a type of hydrangea. It's more or less the same as the blue one over, but I think it's a more of a pinky color. It sort of has that kind of a color. Right behind this bush here, I'm gonna have to ask what the name of that is, and I'll write it in. I'll just show you the plant in this. A lovely flower, actually. Sorry about wind noise, there's a small breeze going on, but I wanted to get this up on YouTube today if possible. Now these have actually are withering. A lot of them have withered. Some of them are maybe coming still. What other plant? There's another one just across here, which is again a hydrangea, I'm sure. I'll make sure I write in the proper name. Oh, that's very white looking on camera, but if you look at it from the distance, it more or less has the correct color to it. Good grief, it looks very white on camera. Maybe the resolution is a bit high. That's kind of a real kind of a light blue pink. Yeah. And so that's Blackberry following me about. Now Blackberry, you're on YouTube now, yeah. And this bush here is one of my mother's favorites actually, and I have to write in the name. Let's excuse that. Yeah, Blackberry, I'm just doing video. Would you kindly leave me? This is another one. There's a lovely plant in this. I don't know the name of it right now. I have to write it in. These are a type of rose. So Blackberry is commenting here a lot too, aren't you? So this is this was lovely only a couple of days ago. But they're all, the weather's been dry and then a bit wet, and but there's some nice roses here now. I get the proper name for them. I think they're just the roses. Now this bush has actually been clipped off. I think there was a blue one or was a white one. It's actually a white one. There's one white flower on it, so I know it's a white one. But there's some more. Sorry, I'm going kind of fast through this. And then here's another white. It's a different kind of a different. Whoa, a white, right? The white doesn't seem to really go with the resolution. I have to set a different resolution. Blackberry. But roses. More dying off, right? These middle ones are blue bells or something. No, not blue bells. They're blue something or the other. I can't think of the name. But anyway, there's part of our garden here, and I just want to get these ones. Here, I think they're the same breed, different color. There's various different colors you can get. These ones here, I get my mom to write them in. They're like a sort of like a ground cover type thing, a bush, but they have a sort of a funny looking flower. Okay, I'm just gonna pause and I'll continue on in a. Yeah, I'm now on the front door, but these are geraniums. I had to think of the word and I couldn't think it. They're a pinkish type of ones. A lot of pink ones around now. I'm a little late actually. The flower is actually starting to wither. Last week they were really nice, but I had to go away doing a job on a boat, so I was called in an emergency. Sorry, but I'm just going to go across here. But there's more of them. Okay, instead of walking across the parking lot, I'm just going to pause. Yeah, just wanted to briefly show you a difference in the ilex. This is the ordinary ilex, which grows wild and everything. It actually gets these red berries that we use for Christmas. They go red Christmas time, and they have that prickly leaf. It has some fresh growth there. The leaves don't have prickly leaves yet on the fresh growth, but on the old growth they get the prickly leaf. But now I've explained ilex on different parts of my videos, but here's a red one. This is a red ilex. I think it is an ilex, but it's a red, and it doesn't have. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that up. I thought it was an ilex. I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna check that up as well. But that's actually nice too. It's a bit funny looking actually. Okay, moving on. This is one now that I've been kind of admiring. Haven't a clue the name, but I'll get the name. Now white is really, it's not even a white, it's nearly a very, but it's a funny type of a seedy looking kind of flower. I have small flowers. What's wrong? Kitty, will y'all leave me alone for a couple of minutes? Huh? No, I think these are two different bushes. The cats are just wondering what I'm doing here. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't even do video. That's Kitty. Anyway, where are you? Come here, Kitty. Come here. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? All right, moving on to the next. This here is again, no idea what the name of it is. I can't get white properly. That's just a big glow of white, and let me see if I can. That's the flower. That's more like it. But it's a bush with. Get the name of it. I'll try anyway. Now along here, these are quite nice. This is a weird looking one actually. Looks like a mushroom or something. But and these are red geraniums. They have a red flower. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. There's one of them. Right. In my last video. Now these, as you can see, have all withered away. Okay, I see one flower. These plants that I had in my last video are now names. I'm useless at names with plants, but they get a flower. If I can focus it in, like so. Trying to. Pity there's only one left. It's the only one I could find in that plant. And then we have some roses growing there. But anyway, okay, I think I'll sign off for now. And happy watching. And thanks for watching my channel. See you.